Spring is just around the corner, a time that offers the perfect opportunity to enjoy the outdoors here on the West Coast. From the mountains to the desert and beyond, there's something for every type of traveler.
Yes, there is. And joining us with some destinations that you'll want to know about is our travel expert, Jeanenne Tornatore. Thanks so much for being with us. We're going to be doing some traveling today, right?
Yes, my pleasure. You know, spring, April and May, especially, they're that sweet spot before all the summer travelers hit some of these destinations. So it's a really great time to get out.
Awesome. Let's dive in. Our first stop is Sonoma County for some hillsides, some meadows, and coastal trails.
Yes, and all of these areas are just bursting with wildflowers this time of year. You can even download special wildflower guides to explore Sonoma County's regional parks. The mild temperatures this time of year are so great for outdoor activities, and there's so many of them in Sonoma County, whether you want to go foraging, hot air balloon rides, there's kayaking, cycling, farm tours. And compared to harvest season, spring is a quieter time of year for tasting experiences. It's easier to get reservations. And there are events nearly every weekend here, from the California Artisan Cheese Fest. There's the Sonoma International Film Festival, the Healdsburg Wine and Food Fest, Butter and Egg Days, just to name a few. Now, when it comes to flights, LA to Santa Rosa has you sitting in wine country in the vineyards just a half an hour after you land. So it's really super easy for that quick weekend escape. Alaska Airlines has some nonstop flights, and Southwest has new flights starting April 7th. So some really great options there.
Ooh. And now let's go to the Sonoran Desert. I love it out there. Tell us about Scottsdale.
Scottsdale is just such an easy, popular weekend escape from LA. In spring, it's prime time in the Sonoran Desert. You have the blooming cacti, daytime temperatures in the 70s or 80s. So it's perfect for hitting those 235 miles of trails in the McDowell Sonoran Preserve, or getting up and taking that hot air balloon ride in the morning with some of their great local outfitters like Hot Air Expeditions or Rainbow Riders. When you visit in April, May, you're getting there after the busy spring training season wraps. So you find fewer crowds, better hotel rates, more availability. Old Town Scottsdale with its great culinary scene and patio dining. It's easier to get reservations in the spring. And there's so many great events happening in April. You have the Scottsdale Culinary Festival and the Scottsdale Fair. Lots of great nighttime activities here as well. I love to visit the Desert Botanical Gardens in the evenings. There's stargazing opportunities. You're even going to find a fully lit 18-hole night golf course in Scottsdale. So all day long, plenty of activities. Great time of year to visit.
We're looking at some of the video, and it's so scenic, so wonderful. All right, our next stop has charming towns and vibrant tulip fields.
Yes, and we're talking about Skagit Valley, Washington. This is just 70 miles north of Seattle. You can fly into Seattle-Tacoma or into Bellingham International to get there. This is one of the best times of the year, in my opinion, to visit this area. Their vibrant tulip fields are bursting across the farmland here. You have charming towns like La Conner, Mount Vernon, which make for great home-based areas to explore with waterfront dining, local art galleries. Lots of activities here with these mild temperatures. There's whale watching, hiking, there's farmers markets, and you're seeing here really what the highlight is this time of year, which is the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival. It's in April. It draws visitors from across the country. It's the largest tulip festival in North America, and it covers 250 acres of flowers. So millions of tulips across the fields and farms here. You can see it via scenic drives, farm tours. They have their annual tulip parade. So this is the time of year you want to visit this area, and it's a little more under the radar. So if you haven't been there, definitely make it out there this spring.
Well, yeah, looks beautiful. And let's stay in the Pacific Northwest now. Tell us about Bend, Oregon.
Well, if you are an outdoor enthusiast, April and May gets into adventure season. It's really that transition where there's still snow on the mountains, on Mount Bachelor, so you can still go late season skiing. But on the lower elevations, the trails reopen for hiking and mountain biking. It's really one of the few destinations where you can ski in the morning, and then you can get out on the Deschutes River and go kayaking or paddleboarding or hit those trails. The mild temperatures mean high bloom deserts in the landscapes this time of year, so it's a great time for scenic drives. The breweries and the outdoor dining in town and downtown Bend are open. The shoulder season, which is what it's going to be in, means you're going to find better availability and value for the lodging before the summer travel rush really hits. And they have a great calendar of events for outdoor races and festivals as well. So if you, again, are loving the outdoors, this is definitely a place you want to hit.
Absolutely, and we're lucky here, Sam. We have so much in our own backyard. The last stop, we're bringing it all the way back to California, San Luis Obispo.
Yes, and this is more of an under the radar destination, but so easy to get to for that quick weekend escape. You get beaches, you get wine country, blooming hillsides, but without the crowds of some of the other nearby places like Santa Barbara. Lots of seasonal happenings here in the spring, which is what I love. You have the Cal Poly Rodeo, the SLO International Film Festival, downtown tasting events like their Sip and Saunter event in May. And again, it's one of those perfect bases for exploring nearby beach towns. You have Avila Beach and Morro Bay nearby. April and May, just a great time because you get outdoor dining, you get the farmers markets, you can go biking out in the hillsides. It's just a beautiful time to visit. And this is probably going to be your easiest one if you want that really quick night, 1 or 2 nights away.
Wow.
Yeah, we're so lucky here in California. Gorgeous. Thanks so much, Jeanine. Hope you're staying warm.
Yes, in Chicago.
Out in Chicago.
Yeah, trying. My pleasure.
For more on these destinations, travel tips, and more, go to Jeanine's website, theoutsideinsider.com, and you can follow her on social media.
Great stuff. Thanks again.